Welcome back to the Old Iron Lever channel. My name is Bob, and as they used to say on the Monty Python show many years ago, now for something completely different. This is going to be nothing to do with machining. I discovered a problem with my Ram pickup. I was driving somewhere important, had of course all my tools and everything in the back seat. My truck, if you've seen the other videos, has the back seat removed, has toolbox and storage compartments and everything for chains and safety gear and everything. It's thousands of dollars worth of stuff back there. Anyway, I kept hearing my electric door locks clicking on the way over, and then I realized when I got there that clicking was it trying continuously to unlock the truck. I would lock it, and a few seconds later it would unlock it. And I thought, well, this is not acceptable. Anyway, so I got it back home after running my important errand, and I started reading up on it, Googling it, things like that. And there's like a dozen different things that can cause that behavior, and no real solid answer for any of them. So I thought, well, I'm kind of on my own. So I do have an electric copy or digital copy of the shop manual for it. And so I got digging around in that, and I found, it's meant for, it's a factory shop manual, so it's meant for the factory technicians in the dealerships and things. Anyway, I don't have the fancy computer diagnostic equipment they do, but it did, under the door locks and all that, it mentions a test that you could run with their equipment that would tell if the door lock button, the lock and unlock buttons on the console, on the armrest there, was stuck. I thought, well, it could be, that's possible, it could be this module on the armrest that has all the switches on it. I also read that it could be one of the modules that inside the door that opens and latches and unlatches the lock. Could be the number 3 body computer, which controls that function and some other stuff. Could be probably, let's say, a half dozen other things. So the only one I really thought I might have a handle on is the switch on the armrest. So it pops right out. It has a little plastic pry stick I use to pry it out, unclip a clip, and I got it in my hand. In fact, I'll show it to you. So this is what it looks like. I'll get up close here to you if you want to see it. The truck, just for reference, and the reason I'm making this is if anybody has a Gen 4 Ram truck and is running into this problem, this is what I found wrong and how I fixed it. So mine's a 2017 Ram Crew Cab long bed Cummins diesel pickup. It's a 3500, and it's got the Tradesman trim group, which is the cheapest one you can get. So it didn't have a lot of fancy functions on it, but this one it did have. Anyway, so I got thinking, well, if I'm troubleshooting this module to see if there's something wrong with it, there's the switch in there. Maybe I can put my ohm meter across the switch and see if it, when I push the button, does it go close and open, close and open. So I took it out of the truck to go work on it, and I noticed immediately that the problem went away. Well, first thing I did is I pulled the fuse out, and so I could drive it around and I could lock it with the key that comes with the fob. And that got me by, but I can't lock and unlock the doors. I can unlock the driver's door with the key. All the others have to reach across and pull a little knob up. That's not convenient. So anyway, I did pull that out, and that pretty well got it under control so I could use the truck. And I could lock it if I needed to. And when I pulled this out of the circuit, the problem went away, so we know there's something wrong with this. I I've been doing troubleshooting all my life. I had a shop. I specialized in auto electric for years, and I've been doing auto electric since I was probably 12 years old, working on Model Ts and things, and Model As, and 38 Fords, and whatever, you know, all the junk my high school buddies brought in. Anyway, so not wanting to leave well enough alone, I decided to take this thing apart and see if I could see something actually wrong with it, or maybe repairable. So I'm going to take you on a little journey inside this thing and show you what I found. Okay, at some point in time, I'm probably going to get in the way of the video. I'm standing off to the side here. So to access the guts, I have a T9 torque screwdriver. We're going to take out, it looks like 7 little torque screws. Come on, get in there. There we go. Turn it so I can see it better. There we go. Now I can see how I have things framed. On a personal note, seeing a T9 screwdriver fitting into the screw at my age can be a little bit of a challenge. But the good thing is, I'm going to get my cataracts fixed in August. And I think that will probably make me a new man, or at least that part of me. Now, by the way, just to remove this from the truck, you just get their little plastic pry bar, you know, you use for body work, and just pop it up and really, you know, get to pass these clips, and then there's a little red button on the latch that you squeeze. You have to get that out of the way, squeeze it, pull it off. So now we're going to take it apart. I've got all the screws. Yes, okay. So back comes off, nothing fancy there. There's a circuit board. Probably not a big surprise, but there you have it. Anyway, so I'm going to slide that circuit board out of there and set it down. And you can see here, I'm trying not to lose everything, there's the unlock button. And that, nope, this is the unlock button. There you go. Anyway, so that's the unlock button. And I was kind of hoping, you know, thinking back into with my analog mind, I was thinking that I ought to find a micro switch in here somewhere that I could replace. Well, no, of course not. I'm going to widen that view up just a touch. Okay, so now we have all these buttons on there push different. These are little silicon-based pods. And on the back side, they look like that. Let me get you up real close. I don't know if you can see that well. And these things act like the spring to return it. And I'm going to try and get you real close. If not, I'll see if I can get you set up with the microscope. How close I can get there. There you go. I think we can see it. Right here, you can see there's a bunch of black. Let me get in the frame. Here we go. Right here, you can see there's a bunch of black. This one here is nice and shiny. Nice and shiny. And now here I'm sitting here with my eyes out of focus, so I can't begin to tell if this is focused. But if if it's a problem, I'll either put in some stills later on, or I'll put in a close-up through the microscope or something. But anyway, but you can see these are nice and clean, brass all the way around. This one here is, yeah, it's not going to focus there. Anyway, this one here has got black all the way around the bottom side of it. It looks burned and contaminated and everything else. And I said, well, that coincidentally is the one that runs the unlocker. So I'm thinking this is probably the problem. So I went down to the Chrysler dealer and got another switch panel. And I decided to replace, not try to get a circuit board off of eBay or something, I just get the whole thing. Because I don't know, on the back side of this thing, it looks like it's got some kind of carbon or something built up on it. Again, maybe you can't see that, but I'll make sure you get a picture somehow. And so I am 100% convinced that is the problem. Okay, that all said, went down, I found them online for about 115 bucks plus shipping. I found one at my dealership for 165, and they had it in, well, it's in stock at another dealership. It took an hour or two to get it, so. And when all said and done, I got a 25% discount coupon there, so it came out about the same as the online one, so I guess I can't complain too much. Well, I can complain, I do that all the time. So anyhow, that fixed it. That was the problem. I'm sure glad it wasn't something more complicated. That I mean, here, if you look at a stupid circuit board, you would expect, you know, that this contact right here, this contact, you know, right in this area, is going to, you know, just turn something on and off. Well, apparently it's not. You know, these chips are basically going to tell it to send a signal over to the body control computer to hit the relays that turn on the door latches, the door locks. And it's all, you know, it's all literally black boxes. There's nothing you can do without the factory stuff. And even then, the factory is going to tell you, the factory diagnostic equipment is going to tell you, yes, this thing is bad, and yes, you need to replace it. And that's it. See, I guess I should put that in the right direction. There we go. So anyway, I'm going to kind of stick this back together and hang on to it just for entertainment. All right, well, that's all I had for you. Like I say, if you have this same problem I did, you know, I'd say give it a shot. You know, take a look at it. Don't be afraid to dive into it and see what's inside there. Kind of watch when you're handling this, the piece with the knobs on it, because there's little plastic pieces in there that like to fall out, and then you're going to be chasing them around trying to get them back in right. So anyway, I will leave you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like it. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video. And you know, leave me comments if you like. You know, not too snarky, but yeah, give me comments. I like comments. And till the next video, we'll happy trails.